Okay, I have another fidget spinner here. This is the official Dude Perfect fidget spinner. This one I kind of have to consider a novelty item because the spinner itself is it's basically this company's logo. It has the D and the P right there. So what you wind up with basically is what's basically a buy spinner in its basic design, but it has these two little arms sticking out, and that's going to create an unusual feel. So it actually doesn't feel too bad. It's doesn't feel terribly heavy, but those little arms, you catch on those quite a bit, and it's easy to spin based on those. So I'm going to test this one and see. It was actually pretty expensive. I'm going to test it and see if it was worth the money. I'm doubting it, but this one's available right now on the internet. It's on eBay. So I'm going to test this one and see how well it works, and I'll get back to you soon. Okay, I just got done testing the Dude Perfect fidget spinner, which is the company logo. A D right here and a P right here. There's basically two things to talk about with this, and one is how long did it spin, and the other is how does it feel to play with. In terms of the feel, it's not too bad. The little arms that stick out, which are the tails or the legs of the D and the P, they actually help a little bit in terms of getting a bite on the spinner when you try to spin it. It's a little bit different, and if you hold it one way versus the other, it's a little different because the angles are a little different. But generally not too bad. For something so oddly shaped, it actually feels pretty good. I guess they got lucky in that respect because it was going to look that way no matter what they did, because that's their logo. The spin time, didn't get a really long spin time. The average spin time was 4 minutes and 58 seconds. It did spin about a minute longer vertically than horizontally. And I kind of got the impression when testing this, you know, I spin these things up with an air hose. I kind of got the impression this thing has quite a bit of air drag with it, because it when I had it spinning very fast, it slowed down pretty quick, but spinning very slow, it kept on going. So I think the bearing is pretty good. It's got an R188. It does have a little bit of a thump going side to side, not too much though. Nothing really to worry about. Appearance, I gave it an 8. I think it looks pretty cool. And the feel, I gave it a 7. It's not a perfect feel, but it's not too bad either. Perceived quality of 7, so an average subjective score of 7.5. Got an overall score of 6.63, which is good. The thing that concerns me about it is the cost of it. I paid $110 for this one. I see one auction for this up on eBay right now is starting at $50, so you might be able to get it for $50 or a little more. It's pretty expensive for what it is. There's nothing really spectacular about it, so I don't really think it's worth that kind of money. It's a good spinner. It's just not quite worth that kind of money. So, but it's unique. If you like to collect spinners, this is probably one you'd like to have, and it looks pretty cool. So that's about it with that one. It does weigh 76 grams, which is a good weight. I'm not sure what it's made of. It's probably made of steel. It's too heavy to be aluminum. It might be titanium. I doubt it, though. I think it's probably steel. Okay, and that's the end of that one.